everyone, welcome to BattleMats and Kittycats, where a group of friends from across the country come together to roll the dice and battle the evil cat overlords.
Hello!
Hey!
Hello. Oh, cat.
Thanks for joining us once again for BMKC.
I really want to say it, but I don't want to do it again.
We're so enthusiastic.
No? Okay.
You want to say what?
Twitch. Oh shit, we gotta do it again.
You asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
Moving on. Pay no attention to the elephant in the corner.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us once again for another episode of BattleMats and Kittycats. Where we left off, the group was, they had previously defeated Francis and learned a few of his secrets. On last episode, they began to hatch a plan to possibly forge a document in his hand. Ermi feeling somewhat confident about that. Cruella supplied some paper. They did a little bit of scavenging through the corpses they had left behind and discovered that one of the figures, the larger gentleman with the great sword and some decent armor, had a leather dragon mask and a black cloak in his knapsack area. As they decided that they were going to make their way to the blacksmith and follow through with what Francis had revealed as his plan as one of the ways to deal with the spider. They were hoping to get some of these big tree hooks and use those as some sort of anchors to anchor down the fire spider should it rear its ugly head again. That way they could defeat it once and for all. The group, as they left the manor house, locked the door behind them, and almost immediately after that were greeted with the shrieking horror of a kobold being chased to the south. As it broke into view in the clearing, the kobold was then caught by the tree folk that were chasing it, these zombie tree hybrid people that piled on top of it and began to spill their black ichor into the kobold's mouth, hopefully attempting to turn it into one of their own.
And we walked the group away.
The group took that opportunity to skedaddle quite quickly, making a little bit of progress away. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
We ran like little bitches.
We didn't run.
No, we didn't run.
No.
They managed to get a little further in and unfortunately made a bit of noise. And as they did such, it alerted some of the nearby trees, one of which had the ability to summon rat swarms and barf them out of its mouth. And it was quite a difficult battle that ensued, but our heroes have victoriously slaughtered the trees and are now within sight of the blacksmith.
Yay. Don't
Which
forget
is
the cat save.
The building over yonder, which actually blends in very well into the background over there, but that back corner is where you would know the blacksmith to be.
Hermes pointed out a very, very important detail.
Yes, the cat save.
It's
So-
Oh yeah.
Last week was,
Yeah.
So exactly.
Let's see.
Have it open still, I hope.
Which dice will be our friend today?
I don't know. Pick one better than what I used last week. They were horrible.
Well, we need the fucking cats to actually show up and do mayhem.
Well, that's
for
true.
the cat saves to even be relevant.
It's been episodes and episodes.
Yeah.
since we've actually
Yeah.
used
Several.
the save.
And like the last time we actually had some cat activity, they walked so delicately on top of everything. Oh yeah, look, see, empty nest.
Useless.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wake the fuck up!
It's a 10.
A 10? I don't remember. I think we've had a 10.
I think we just had the 10.
No, we had a 2 last session.
10 was a couple times ago.
Did you just roll a 10?
Yeah.
Ooh. You are covered. I love this list. You are covered in pretty sparkles. And you have advantage on charisma.
Yeah, we've had
That's right. Yeah, you guys had that going into Francis, but nobody attempted to.
I mean, he was kind of a
charisma
dick.
him. He was a dick.
But also the cats.
Well, he wasn't really a dick. He was actually quite nice to you guys.
He was very
nicer
formal.
than human cost.
Well, I told you I wanted to kill that
Yeah,
fucker.
and you guys basically were like, "We're just gonna kill Francis" the second you walked in. Like,
I think that had to do with the whole kobold thing.
yeah, you guys are real bad at reading the room. Real bad. That's okay though.
I have no social skills, remember?
I'm only 16. I
Hey.
don't know a lot about anything.
You're not being paid to be diplomats, so
Exactly.
you're adventurers. That's
Exactly.
what. That's
Came to
that's
clear
what
out
you think is.
Thunder Trait.
That's right.
This is
Yeah.
why I want to kill a dragon.
Well, yeah, there was some talk about dealing with the dragon. So, with that, as you guys can see, there is another building that you guys have seen in the clearing, but you can tell just from the make of it that it appears to be just a humble home, even from this distance. Definitely a dilapidated ruin of sorts, but humble home. And then off further in the distance, you can see the stone building that Francis would have described as the blacksmith.
We made
Well,
it.
before we go any further and step on any twigs and summon more people, I would like to cast some heals on some people.
That would be fantastic.
Oh man, I was hoping you'd forget, and then I can just kill you, and you have like no health.
Yep.
Because that last fight.
Who?
Oh, I think my arms are broken and my leg is scratched and I'm not doing very good.
I mean, I'm bleeding over here.
I mean, I might need some help with the bracers.
I can totally use my bracers.
Okay, and then
I'm at 33% health.
Yeah, no, I can use.
I'm at 50%.
don't make Tom do
So-
math. Well, I gotta cast it on myself, so I'll do that first.
I mean, I'll be fine. You just take care of everybody else.
4, 11. And then I'll cast another one on Coriella. Not so good. That's 7 points for you.
Okay.
Better than nothing.
Am I doing that? Yeah, okay.
Maybe I don't want to drink my healing potion.
I mean, I got one more in me, but then I'm tapped for the whole day.
Yeah, we don't want that. Just save it. Unless Alvita needs it.
I can take care of my healing this round for sure.
And it's only been, what, like 45 minutes since we left the first.
Yeah, maybe a half hour since you left the manor.
Yeah.
But that fight took a lot out of you
It
guys.
sure did. That hurt real good.
And it's not getting any. It's not getting really dark, is it?
Still appears to be daylight. You kind of asked about the weather previously, and it's like a little overcast, but not.
I'm not
Yeah.
worried about the weather. I'm more worried about time of day.
It's like 2 or 3.
Nope.
Maybe the cats just don't like the boards.
I don't think they do.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll have to switch to the weird game mats again for a while and see what they do.
You have to put just a random piece of paper or a cardboard box right next to it.
That's true. Put a chip back over there and see if they react to that. If the noise gets too annoying, let me know. If they come by. Okay.
I feel a lot better.
So you said the house on the left, it's a house, right? And then the far back is the blacksmith?
Yeah, correct.
Mhm.
Can you see that I can't see if
No.
you guys can see that on
You
the.
can't see the stone part
I
from
mean,
this angle.
see it.
There's
It's
a
blocked.
square there, but it kind of blends in.
Yeah, it does really. Here, let's move that tree over yonder.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's easier to see.
Just turn that to the side a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, how does the house look from our perspective? Does it look like it's in decent shape?
You want to get closer and look?
I just want to see it from where I'm at.
It has walls that are intact. It doesn't appear to have a roof.
Okay.
You can tell definitely that like what is there, large cracks run down the sides of the walls.
Okay.
Do you guys see any living anything? Anything moving? Do you hear anything, Tonk?
I don't know. Do I hear anything or see anything?
Make a perception check.
Nope.
Dang it.
I don't know what my plus is, but that was a natural 2. That's a 6.
You can't see. It's too dark over there.
I see a black.
They just look like blobs.
There's a black cat
Or 2.
or two.
There's 2 of them fighting.
Two, yeah, and they're having a disagreement on the ledge at the moment.
I see.
So, would you like to do?
One says go forward, the other says be quiet. Who's winning?
I mean, we gotta go to the blacksmith, so.
Yeah.
Let's go really quiet though. There might be somebody in there.
Something.
Yeah. There's still another spider we haven't seen.
So,
2.
are we going to the shop then instead of the house, or are we going to the
Yeah.
house?
Or the
Whoever's
blacksmith.
closest.
I mean, we need the blacksmith more than we need the shop or the house. I mean, I wouldn't
Yeah,
mind
we
checking
don't-
out the house, but not right now.
We don't. Yeah. Unless the hooks aren't in the shop,
Yeah.
then we could look in the house. But look around the shop first. Can we sneak over there?
A sneak or just hurry up over there?
Oh, sneak.
Sneak? Okay.
Both. All of the above.
Sneak, look for traps. Watch for bad guys.
Oh, damn.
What? Time out.
No, you're good.
Car.
What are you looking for?
You say car.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right. Stealth checks if you guys are being sneaky.
Game on.
Come on.
12.
Me too.
Okay. Ooh.
Those dice weren't nice to you, were they, Missy?
Oh.
We haven't gotten inspiration for a while.
I do have a point of inspiration though that I have had for like a million years. I'm gonna use that bad boy and roll this bitch again.
I have one.
Oh, that's much better. Much better.
You are right. We have not had inspiration.
Thank you for reminding me of that though, because that made it better.
We need to figure out an interesting way to do inspiration so that it's
So-
not always on me.
No,
I was trying to get people to vote on it on Facebook, but nobody interacts there except Tom.
But to be fair, nobody interacts on Facebook anymore.
Unless it's
For the most part. So
still.
that'll be a tough choice.
Maybe it needs to be an Insta poll.
We should just do random draws.
What were you gonna say, Erica?
I was gonna say, I think you give them out at a pretty good rate, actually, because I think you don't want to over abuse it. You still want it to feel like a
Right.
treat to have.
That's a good point.
Like, I think when we have exceptional episodes, you tend to acknowledge that with inspiration points.
Okay. So I think if
But we
we're
could
doing
do-
good, we're doing good.
Sprinkle in, not that I'm against the idea of sprinkling in, like, social media, like, contests or whatever.
Well, I mean, we can figure that stuff out. I'll say this. What do you, audience? What do you say? Let's see what you have to say about this. Let's have a discussion. Okay. We'll figure that out at a later time. The
Did you have any that you wanted to award?
Selfies. Particularly, I mean, last episode was pretty straightforward with the combat, some other stuff happening.
We were
So,
rolling like garbage. We didn't earn anything.
Yeah.
well,
I thought I did good
up to
jumping
that
between trying to help everybody.
I will say this: although you haven't done anything with it, who was it that floated the idea of writing a forged note? Because that was a particularly clever idea. Tonk. So Tonk earned an inspiration.
Yeah.
No, we didn't send the
Do
note
what?
because
I don't even think we sent the note.
I
No.
practiced
You have
writing,
not.
but then I never rolled like the thing to see if I did any good. Well, hello, Kitty.
Oh,
Very
maybe,
delicate.
right? But yeah, if it was it Tonk that suggested it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I would say that Tonk is probably a good candidate for it then, specifically because of that. That's a good. Hey, we just got an Ermi knocked over, so it's cat save time.
Nice. I think this one is
Okay,
Okay.
see if that works.
Look at me being sparkly.
Me too.
It's kind of funny. I'm all sparkly now, and you would think that would hurt my stealth, but my stealth roll was a dirty 20, so I
Nice.
think I'm still pretty good at hiding, even when I'm shiny.
Still doing all right. Still doing all right.
You like have the right color sparkles so that it still.
Wait,
Yeah.
what's the DC for it? Are we doing
What
five?
was that, Josh?
What's the DC for it?
10.
10.
Yeah, it doesn't say. It.
Yep. Hey, I mean, it wouldn't matter for me. I got a natural 1.
Yeah, that's what I rolled too, was a net one. So
Nice.
I'm
Nice.
sparkly. It's fine.
Creola?
No sparkles.
No, or Vita?
I got an 8, so I think that's.
Perfect. Yeah, so 3 of 4.
You
Oh man.
Are
Are
you
your sparkles
sparkly?
bigger than our sparkles?
I think they're the same size.
Well, then also, too, let me kick it to you players. You guys give me somebody you think deserves one right now. I'm fine with some handouts here. This is good. This is good.
Not for cat save.
No, for the
No.
inspiration.
For inspiration. I kind of like the idea of a little group discussion real quick before we go anywhere. This might be fun.
Well, Criella mentioned it. She was jumping back and forth to give everyone advantage on the attack on the
It's
tree.
true.
I had advantage on them.
During combat, putting yourself in harm's way. Yes, that's absolutely true. I agree.
Such
You
a
get an inspiration for that.
Selfless act
Just
for
because-
such a
Thanks.
secretly evil woman.
Just because we couldn't roll with shit doesn't mean that she didn't do a good job.
Right.
It's very true. Very true.
It ain't moving either, so.
No. Using that shocking grasp to my advantage.
Yeah. No, that was definitely a dirty move. I loved it. Good job. That was a fantastic move. Yeah, shocking grasp to get away and then give somebody else an advantage. That was good. That was smart wizarding right there.
No.
Inspirational.
Aww.
Okay. I think that with that, we can continue. So you guys begin to sneak your way over towards the blacksmith. Very delicately, you guys are walking along the ground. And like I said, there is still, even though a lot of the, hedges are overgrown and there's a lot of this brambly, gross, nasty stuff, just like it's always been. This place once did have a proper path. So there's still a path that has been carved out here that you guys are able to kind of follow through on. And then you begin to approach this other building on the west side of you. Do you react at all? Do anything? Keep walking.
Is
I
that
say
the
we keep
blacksmith?
walking. No, Blacksmith's ahead. There's a.
No. Are you sure? Okay.
house that we're passing.
Bear with me for a minute. Hopefully this isn't a bad idea with the camera.
Oh.
Woo.
Like, cross your fingers.
Right.
Dude.
So I'll just spin it so you can see it easier. But there is like a tear out on the side of the wall, and it looks like maybe that's where the door would have been, but you can see like a whole section of the house is just gone. You can see that on the corner as you're kind of approaching. There's a lot of like rubble and debris all around the area in front of it. But yeah.
Does it look like a fresh break or like a dilapidated old building break?
Go ahead and make an investigation roll.
17 minus 2, 15.
15. It's kind of hard to tell. It doesn't look like there's no like smoldering embers or anything like that giving it away that it's something that happened right this moment. Beyond that, like it doesn't look like as you kind of begin to look around the area, anything that maybe would have fallen down, you don't see anything on a top layer of the greenery around it. So it's probably been that way for a while.
To the blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
Okay, sure. So you guys continue to walk on over to blacksmiths.
That's awesome.
Same marching orders.
Look how beautiful. Yep.
When we get close to the building, I would like to move ahead and check for traps.
Okay. Good, make a perception check.
I don't want to. I just want to know if there are traps.
I'm totally gonna hold up
Okay.
and let Naomi go ahead.
15.
15. Okay. And whereabouts are you looking?
I don't know, around the door, I guess, because that's where we would go in.
Sure. Okay. So as you begin to quietly approach the building, you do see that like the stone area where windows would have been, they're not intact. The windows are completely blown out. It's hard to say where they've gone or where they are, but there's no windows. As you can approach the door, it is a very dilapidated wood door that seems to barely be on its hinges still. It is like latched into place, but it doesn't appear that like this door would withstand any sort of sustained damage. It would just fall right off at that point, leading you to kind of believe that probably nobody's trapping this thing.
Okay. I don't know how safe it is, guys, but it doesn't look like there's any traps.
What about inside?
Inside? I didn't go inside. Do you want me to go inside?
There's windows, right?
Yeah? Okay, I'll go look in the window.
As you look into the window, you can see that laid out through the... Oh, actually, let me... Okay. What a proper spin.
Oh, there we go.
The as you look in through the window, you can see that there is the building itself appears to be like a stone cottage of some sort. You can see like the remnants of a dresser and like a small bed, things like that, alluding to that this would have been somebody's residence to some degree. but almost instantly it catches your eye. In the middle of the room, there's this giant gaping hole. Yeah.
So there's a giant hole in the middle of the floor, which means probably that stupid spider's been here.
I think it's part of the Cobalt's tunnel network.
Maybe.
They said 2 other, was it 3 buildings in total that they connected to?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't really listening to the little asshole, but yeah, something like that.
The tavern, the old manor, and the stronghold are all connected by the kobolds.
But not the blacks.
Criella would remember that's not at all what was said. You're confusing 2 different things, but that's okay. Those are the 3 strongest buildings in the place. Because if you remember, the kobold, and I don't think the blacksmith would have been listed in there. So I think something got mixed up in the note taking that you took. The blacksmith would not have been on the list. The manor house was excluded from tunneling. Francis specifically said, "Do not put a tunnel in the manor." There's definitely a hole in the windmill and one in the inn, but I don't know that they actually identified any of the other holes for you guys.
Okay.
Well, we know the...
And then the 3 buildings that would be the most sustainable in this place are the garrison armory, the tavern, and the old manor.
Okay, my bad.
No, you're fine. Like I said, Criella would remember that because that conversation was yesterday for Criella.
Yeah.
Can we see the blacksmith station on...
I mean, you guys are kind of, looking around the room. You would see that there is a blacksmith. Like, you would see the building connected on the side that appears to be the workshop. What remains of the workshop.
Do we go in the building?
Be quiet and go into the blacksmith area. Don't go inside the building.
No.
Yeah.
Just walk softly.
If you can, Tonk.
Yeah. I'd actually like to go up to the window and look in. See if there's any like marks on the walls, like the first hole we seen.
Oh, yeah,
Like
good idea.
scorches.
Yeah. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Seven.
It's like the coloration of the stone and the years of growth here. You do notice that like the building itself has kind of been entangled in vines. So there's a lot of like natural growth all around the place. The coloring itself, it's hard to tell what is natural stone on the wall and what might be discoloration from something else.
All right. Yeah, let's just go to the workshop and see what we can find there.
Quietly.
Quiet.
Mm-hmm.
So being careful and quiet, you guys begin to walk around over to the side of the blacksmith shop. Suddenly, there is a chirp in your ear, Tonk. Oh no, we lost music.
Oh no.
And I sent you a thing in Discord.
this arm.
That is Kaffer. Lots of it.
That's supposed to be Sildar, right?
Oh, I get it.
That is Garly is who is sending you messages. And you would know the voice, so
I'll just say slow in progress. A lot of hostiles. Might have found out what happened to Inara.
okay.
You stopped moving. What's wrong?
That's just me typing it.
Yeah, okay. Garly said she messaged me.
She misses you?
No, she messaged me.
Oh.
She
Probably
said,
she misses you.
maybe. But there was an orc attack. A few casualties, and she thanked us for the reinforcement. And she asked how we were doing, but that's not.
Orc attack.
I
wonder.
they were going to attack anyways.
Yeah, she was trying to stop that though. That sucks.
Yeah. It's a shame we couldn't have helped with that too.
I'd rather help with that than be in this creepy forest.
Mm-hmm.
But here we are. Let's see if we can find some hooks.
Did she say anything back?
Nope.
Okay.
Not yet.
It probably takes a lot to do that. I know it's a little bit resource intensive. It's a first level spell.
Is it?
Yeah, message. I think. Wait, third.
Sending, right?
Sending, correct. Message is a cantrip.
Right. To go that long of a distance is
Correct.
higher.
Well, it's a different spell entirely.
Yeah.
That's okay. Sorry, I have to think how we would respond, how she would respond to this.
Y'all like froze for a second. I was like, wait, what just happened? Everybody was just standing there, sit there.
None of us can hear this except Tonk, so we're all just kind of like,
Yeah,
what's going on?
looking around. We could start looking for the hooks.
Quietly.
We can just see if there's any like that we can visibly see from the outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out for anything that jumps out at us. Tries to sneak up on us.
I know my way around a blacksmith shop.
Possibly captured by Black Spider. Don't know if he's dead or alive.
Who?
He's sending a message back.
Yeah, this is mental, so you.
Oh, I didn't hear nothing.
I mean, I can type it out too. It doesn't matter.
No, totally fine.
No, they would never know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. No, it's fine to do it this way. They just don't know that that's what you said. Okay. Okay. And you like notice that your companions are heading over into the smith shop area and begin to rifle through things. And like a moment or two passes, and there's nothing else.
No chains?
No, sorry, I'm letting
Oh.
Tonk know. So as you guys approach the shop and begin looking around, you see that there's there's lots of chains, all sorts of shapes, sizes, but there's like small ones which you would just expect to see in a blacksmith shop like this. Not particularly long lengths of it, 5-10 foot lengths of chain, of like standard size chain. But then you see these massive big chains, like each link is about 8 inches end to end. Like they're just these massive big iron blocks of chain. Like you even struggle to lift it up, Arvita. It's so heavy.
That's awesome.
And then hanging up on the walls, you can see these. I know that there was confusion previous to this, and since none of you guys really had a history that involves logging and stuff, I don't know that we necessarily got into this. But like in the logging industry, they use these things to like grab logs, and now we use cranes to do it. But it's essentially just a pair of jaws that has a scissor basically on it. It works like a pair of scissors. So it clamps in, and then if you pull on the ends, it cinches down that part. But you see these massive ones that you can tell are probably meant for what they were talking about. So like if you were trying to drag trees through the forest, this would be a way to like grab the tree and pull. The further the tighter you pull against it, it sets those hooks in and pulls. So that's essentially what they are. I can find a picture if I need to, but hopefully that description works out for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So you see these things up on the wall, and I mean they are massive. Like they clearly were designed for taking out large chunks of trees and hauling big chunks of trees around with them.
Kriella, I'm kind of worried about pulling those off the wall. That's gonna rattle on the ground like crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how to get them off there. Otherwise,
Now
I can't like.
Tonk.
Okay, so wasn't a wasted trip, but I don't think we worry about them since they're so big. We go back to the tavern, and rest
Read
up.
off.
Well, I mean, we can try to make ourselves read off without trying to disturb anything, but that's pretty far away.
Did you mean the manor then?
Yes.
Because the tavern or the inn, whatever, is where Redoth is.
Yeah. Manor
Manor
then.
is where we just were.
Manor. I mean, we can try to get a read off, but we're pretty exhausted from that fight.
We should go back
There's a
and
hole.
check on Rudolph. It's been a whole day.
Should.
He might be
There's a
able to
hole
come
here.
back with us.
Possibly a spider here. We have the chains here. We can always come back, lure it from the hole here, and use the chains.
I can do cartwheels
we're not-
in front of the blacksmith.
So we're not dragging the chains and making so much noise.
Yeah, I like this idea.
That's what I got. I mean, it's not a wasted trip. We're not bringing anything back, though.
That's okay. I think that's a really good plan. At least we know they're here and we know what to expect with that stupid house.
They're a little bit more intense than I thought that they would be. They're much bigger.
Yeah.
How are they gonna do anything with them?
I don't want
They had-
me to die again.
More men. I mean, they had about the same amount of us, but together it would have been easier.
And you recall the conversation, and that's what he said.
One group, them would capture it, and we would take care of it. Or Other way around.
Right.
Maybe this was a bad idea in general.
I mean, we can still try it.
It's still an idea.
Yeah. I mean, what's going to happen? We come across another spider like the first one and attack it, and it runs away again.
Yeah, we have to figure out how to keep it from doing that.
Yeah.
Does anyone have anything really scary?
What do you mean?
Like, "Ah!" And then they're like, "Ah!"
Wouldn't that just make them run more?
But so scary that they can't move.
They can't move. I don't have anything that slows them
Nothing like that.
down.
Well, I mean, it's cool. I heard, yeah. I mean, oh man, what are we gonna do?
Can I go?
We can set a trap in the hole. He's either gonna use the hole to flee or use it to arrive.
Right.
But we should have Rudolph with us.
And by the way, even though it's like old, there's like basically everything you would imagine this blacksmith shop to have. So there's hammers and tongs and, you know, all sorts of other things around. There's definitely like, well, make an investigation check.
16. Investigation -2, 14.
14. Okay. Yeah. And you kind of have an idea of what you're looking for in here. There's not fuel like, you know, like liquid, but there are 2 barrels of charcoal up against the back wall that seem to have been sealed. So they're still relatively intact, like big metal drums. I guess it wouldn't be metal drums. They'd be like barrels.
Barrels. Yeah.
Sacks?
Depends
Keep
on
it
how
in
you do it.
sacks?
Could we set up?
I don't know what old timey charcoal was stored in.
It was
Either
stored
one.
in cellars that were open.
What? Oh,
Yeah, but what would you keep in your workshop with you?
You would have a coal cellar, like a.
coal.
You'd be able to shovel straight into it. Have you seen
I'm
it?
lost sound again.
Yes.
Where it's,
Okay.
like, scrambling up the coal pile thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like having a place where you threw your wood.
Yeah. So there's a coal pile in the corner of the blacksmith.
Sweet.
That makes so much sense. But yeah, they would have that. So yeah. So I mean, there's a decent amount of lump coal here. And like
in Ogden's house.
yeah, exactly. You know exactly where you're looking. You okay?
Yeah.
Did you get it back?
Yeah. It doesn't change anything. It just dies.
No.
Don't worry.
Well, I'm not very good at it, but if we had to fix something, I could fix something really like badly.
I mean, it would take a while and make quite a bit of noise.
Mm-hmm. There's cool hammers here, though. I might come back and get one later.
I wonder if we can trap it somehow, like run string across the top or something and set it next to a torch that's on fire, and it pulls the torch and lights the barrel so we know when a spider comes up this way.
We should put one of the lighter chains across the hole. Oh wait, they're short.
Yeah.
And it would take a lot of noise to make them to put them together.
We have ropes.
Do we?
I think I still have 50 feet of rope.
My rope's gone.
I have
This is-
3 10-foot pieces.
I don't have any rope left.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a blacksmith's place. Arvida's like looking around everywhere. They have to have rope here.
And there is rope, but it's been out in the elements for 50 years. You could probably use it for certain things, but anything that is load bearing or weight required, this is not the kind of rope you want to trust for that.
There's a bunch of rope and actually isn't there like a lift back at the tavern?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. To get us down.
Yeah, a lot of rope and a block and tackle.
We can check out the building. Or at least one of us can.
I still think we should go back. Catch up with Rudolph. Have a really big dinner.
It has been a long day.
And then come back in the morning with a plan on how to set up a trap. We could ask Rudolph if he knows any ideas. You might be able to druid craft like some vines across
Flowers.
It wouldn't stay if I leave, though.
Oh,
I mean,
no, it's okay.
we can use that rope and just throw it across, and if anything comes on it, basically, a speck of dust probably break it.
While you guys are sitting out here talking, you hear off in the distance the sound of flapping wings.
Oh, shit.
Is there a roof over this, or is it all open?
There's like a shack roof that's still mostly intact. It didn't look like it was ever like a real heavy roof, just more something to keep the sun off of you while you're working out here. So, and keep the elements off of your tools, but
I'll look around. Can I tell where it's coming from? Which direction?
I'm going to go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, 15.
15. Off to the south, you see a dragon approaching the tower, coming straight basically over your heads, essentially. And as you're kind of getting a feel for it and looking at it, you can see it just swooping low. And then you hear a crash sound as it crashes into the side of the building. And then you watch it crawl up into the top of the tower.
It looks a lot bigger than I thought.
That was a big dragon. What color was it?
Go ahead and make a nature check.
Uh, 14.
14. From what you could see of it as it came crashing overhead like that, in kind of a dive bomb esque fashion, it was definitely green and appeared to be somewhere in the neighborhood of about 35 feet from snout to tail.
That's a young one.
Did it crash like it didn't know how to fly, or it was hurt?
Make an insight check.
Good question.
I don't think I'm good at those.
This is what I wish I could do, like sound effects.
I know.
Pretty good at those, actually. 18.
18. The manner in which it was flying, it seemed like it was struggling to maintain flight. And you could see that there were several tears on one of its wings as it grabbed onto the side of the building. So even though it didn't like crash into the building and like collapse the building or anything like that, it hit hard enough that it was like, if a creature was capable of maintaining that, it would not have done it that way. So there was obviously some struggle in its ability to fly. But
Mm. Oh boy.
You do these things to me, DM. Why you do these things to me?
Because he wants you to attack the dragon and die. That's why. That's his evil plan.
No, Tonk. No. No, remember, nap first.
We nap and heal. He naps and heals.
I mean, if you want to go attack him, we'll go attack him. But I'm telling you right now, I will die.
I don't want to attack him. Not today.
Because that thing is going to hit me once, and I'm going to be dead.
And I'm hungry. As I eat chips.
And then I'm going to haunt you forever, because I'm
And-
going to turn into a ghost.
I know numbers are hard to put into words. I know that okay. I think it would be okay for me to show you the mini because you guys just saw it. You had a pretty good view of it as it clambered up into the tower. So
Dragon reveal!
let's just, because I don't want you guys to like be surprised when you see this thing in a battle.
Woo! Oh my gosh!
Ah.
I'm gonna chop your head off.
So it is a large creature. It is, even though in dragon terms, this is a young dragon, in terms of like things size to you, it is a massive beast. This is easily something that could eat you in one bite.
He looks so angry.
So
Yeah.
Hey,
sorry.
It could eat
one bite.
one bite. I'd be gone.
Like I said, I just wanted because you would have had a decent enough view of him from the
Yeah. We should definitely nap before we handle that.
I don't
How
think.
far from here? How far is the tower?
if from where you guys are currently, it's about a little over 100 feet away from this area is the approach to the tower, and it's kind of on a hill that inclines up, and then you can see the base of the tower. I wish I was a better artist. I'll work on like actual just like shitty drawings at some point. Napkin drawings for you guys.
I mean,
Just a little triangle.
if he's all hurt and stuff, and we're trying to talk to him, negotiate with him, he's probably not going to be in a very forgiving mood.
But at the same time, I mean, if he's hurt, might be easier to kill it.
I mean, you guys heard the story of the mouse and the lion, right?
No.
So you're gonna heal it so that it's your friend?
I heard this story about the mouse and the elephant.
Okay, so there was a lion and he got a
Thorn.
a thorn in his foot and he couldn't get it out, and he was going to eat the mouse, but the mouse pulled the thorn out, and then they were friends and everybody lived happily ever after. I assume at some point the lion still ate the mouse because that's what they do, but they didn't say that in the tale.
So are you saying you want to try to heal it and convince it that here's not a safe place?
That's an option.
But does anyone have any more energy to heal? I don't.
I have 1 energies left.
I have nothing.
I can't heal.
I used up all the bracers for myself. Stupid freaking rats.
I mean, I guess we stick with the original plan and go back and
We do. I'll
Get Rudolph.
Dragon.
Yeah, I don't think that approaching the dragon now is a good idea on any front, either to attack or negotiate.
As much as I want to.
Is it just me or does Tonk's Minnie's butt look incredible?
He's got some nice.
Bubbly.
It
Got
looks
them thick
bubbly.
cakes.
No wonder we're always like, hey, Tonk.
That's why they're always touching me.
Look at that donk.
Thick thighs save lives. Because I'm a cleric.
Checking.
Let's go back.
Yeah, let's go back.
Yeah. Do we want to try to trap the hole at all here?
I don't want to
The
risk
door is-
us.
Yeah, the door's too shambled.
Flimsy.
We
Okay.
try to open it, it falls apart. Who knows? The kobolds could have trapped that door too.
It's true. They trapped the other one. Let's just go back
Yeah.
to the tavern.
Back to the tavern, not the manor.
No, the tavern where Rudolph is.
Okay.
We
I
can
say if
see how
we
far he's
come
progressed.
across anything, we should just run.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I got a few things I could throw down if they get too close. But I would only be able to do it once.
I'd be able to hit something really good maybe once. That's it.
Yes. Let's run.
Let's go.
So you guys begin to make your approach towards the tavern, the entranceway to Thunder Tree. And that is where we are going to take our break.
Let's go see Rudolph.
We good?
Like a plan.
Jessica's checking things.
Just updating the Trello board.
Ooh, smart. Hey.
What's up?
How you doing?
I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you
We
see?
were
Yeah.
yeah.
The cat's stealing your dice.
We were responding
Go
to
on.
you, Erica.
He sure
Did you
did.
get one?
Yep.
She did. She's
Yeah,
running
she-
around the floor. Oh, Baz.
You just saw the paw go whoop.
Fantastic.
Can I have it?
Thunder Tree is a bad place.
Yeah, yes, very much that.
The blight is spewed from Black Ichor.
Ooh, 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 ooh. You know what we can do tonight, guys? When we're back with Rudolph safely, we can send our note.
Yes.
We should go do that.
Wonder if there's a note back in there. I should look.
Oh, if
You want to look here?
he might have sent. Let's check when we get to Rudolph.
Okay. So I guess are we making our way back to
Yes.
the tavern?
Yeah.
I started to sing it just a little bit, but I didn't want to get muted by Twitch.
No, it's got to be longer than that.
Yeah, I think it actually has to match too. Like, I think
Yeah,
renditions are fine.
karaoke it,
You can't play the actual.
unless you sound exactly like the song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I can't sing, so I feel like the same there.
Okay, so you guys begin to approach.
She's stealing more
And-
dice.
Dice thief.
Stealing more dice.
Dice thief.
Hey.
Is that a cat save?
It don't matter. I'm still glowing anyway. So
I mean,
See, now would be
That's exactly why mine are not in a bowl, because Toby would have them all spread everywhere.
Are you having fun?
See, now would be a perfect time to have a conversation with the dragon if you want to talk to it while you're sparkling.
Yeah, but we got to get there, and who knows what's in front of the dragon?
Shit.
Yeah. That too.
Shit.
It's so
like-
scary.
200 feet of travel time.
Yeah.
Well,
I really
there's-
I'd rather.
200 feet, 100 feet of forest.
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
talked to a dragon before, and that is just.
I mean, I'm weighing my options here because, 50% health, advantage on charisma. Not sure which one is the more important thing at this point.
I say we get to read off. That's the more important thing. Tell him what we've learned.
Perhaps
Take
the
a
gods
breather.
will see fit to make you sparkle when we come back.
That would be fun.
Shinobi. Back here.
I'll have to talk to Joaquin. Maybe she can help me out. Like, Joaquin, can I be sparkly again?
I think that's how gods work. You ask them for stuff.
You think we should go back the way we came, or is there a
Steph.
better path directly?
I would go. I mean, we haven't really backtracked any, but
But-
so I don't know if anything would
But-
take anything's spots.
What? But what?
Remember the guy, the kobold that came back and was being mauled by 6 trees right behind us?
Would that have been the same way we came from Reedoff to the manor?
No.
No. Okay.
You guys approached the manor from you guys basically walked a V, and it was like the Y of the V is where the kobold was at.
So, if we walked a V and we want to get back to the starting point, couldn't we just triangle straight across?
Yes, you may.
Through uncharted territory.
That's
The territory.
exciting.
But
Go quietly.
I mean, the
it is faster,
Nice.
maybe.
From point A to point B is a straight line, right?
Yes.
Maybe. I don't know.
Can we see the tavern?
You have an idea of what you're looking for. Make a perception check.
Let's go back the way we came.
Nope.
I mean, there's a lot of trees in the way between you and it. So
I want to
You-
avoid as many
I
of those
can't-
fuckers as possible. Let's go back the way we came.
Yeah, so that's a 7. I don't see any.
My chunk says let's go back.
Where we came, or
Yeah, the way we came.
The way we came.
I think that would be the. I mean, so here's it. You go the fastest, more danger.
We want no danger.
The slowest, less danger, possibly.
So, I have a dumb question because maybe no, I don't think it's a dumb question. Never mind. I was gonna ask if Criella had resummoned Lura, but I don't think she has. Okay, I didn't think so. Okay, never mind. That was a nice.
No, we
idea.
still had the kobolds around. They weren't gonna get him again.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't blame you. Okay.
Now that the kobolds are dead, maybe I'll summon her. But I need a fire for that.
you need a specific kind of fire.
Mhm.
You just have
A brazier fire. In brass. Brazier, whatever.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
There might be a brazier in the blacksmith's
The temp
thing.
or the temple.
Or the temple.
He's a blacksmith, not a bronzesmith.
Oh, Tonk. You're funny.
You've never heard of a bronzesmith?
So, what are we doing? Are we just gonna stand here? All
We're gonna
night,
backtrack the long way.
Arvita, you actually do recall seeing a brass brazier while you were looking around in the shop.
Yeah, dude.
Can I-
Blacksmiths have these.
Can I just like take it with me?
It's pretty heavy. It's like 20 pounds.
Can you take it?
20 pounds should be easy for Tonk. I can take it.
Sure.
Pick it up quietly.
We just put Arvita in it and a rope and drag it.
Somehow I feel like that's a bad idea.
Yeah, we'll just
I mean, it's probably. I mean, maybe not, but I feel like it's a bad idea. It's not like there's snow on the ground.
Surprise, Arvita.
That would be really fun.
Arvita loves this idea.
Bad decision. Oh man, I'm so glad my siblings aren't here. I would be in that brazier. Whether or not I want it to be, actually. That's what the littlest one gets.
I mean, you pointed out, I guess since we haven't left, I can grab it.
I can wear it like a hat. A big hat.
I mean, I'm sure amongst somebody they can carry it. So
I'll carry it.
okay. So Tonk grabs the brass brazier. And it's basically just like a saucer, essentially.
Yeah.
Like a big open saucer.
I used to hang out with this old guy back at home who was a blacksmith, and he used to go on adventures, and he would tell me all about this stuff. I spent so many hours in his workshop just listening to his tales.
Yeah.
He was really grouchy, and he didn't really like it when I was there, but his stories were good.
If he
I think
didn't like
really
it, then
liked
you
me,
would.
though.
But yeah, if he didn't like it when you were there, then why did he tell you stories?
I brought pipeweed from our farm. It tends to make people talkative.
Huh?
I'm going to start my trek back to the manor.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Very quietly.
Mm,
I mean, I guess we already have it cleared, so
as
Maybe
much,
just-
as much as we know.
yeah.
Just observantly?
Steady pace.
So you guys begin to walk back. And, I mean, you know, you obviously made a lot of noise during the battle and the scuffle. So, like, you don't see any immediate signs of anything. Yeah, the dog definitely shattered. And you don't see the immediate signs of anything untoward coming your ways. And as you begin to round down towards that V shape, coming over to where the manor house was, you can see wandering around the front of the building are several of those plant zombies.
Can we cut across to stay away?
Like back behind the building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's thick and dense with shrubs. There's not really like a path to speak of that connects those two shapes, but you could definitely wander off the beaten path if you want to.
How far away are we from them?
The zombies?
Yeah.
I would say probably at this point about 100 feet.
Are they like humanoid zombies or they're tree zombies?
They're the plant zombies.
The plant ones. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're gonna see us soon. We better decide.
Can I pull out my sling and try to sling a bullet? Which the opposite? I don't know which way we're coming up.
The way we're
But-
not going to go.
Yes.
I want to try to
Yeah.
distract
Try to
them.
distract.
So,
them.
like, distract them back towards where the kobold was, like
Yeah.
sling it over their head off into the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Got
So,
a disadvantage range of 120 feet.
okay. So give me first. We'll do the attack roll. So go ahead and give me an attack roll, and this will determine the difficulty of your deception check.
You want it as disadvantage, right?
Yeah, with disadvantage, and basically, if you hit real good, the difficulty for the deception will be pretty easy.
Not bad, not bad. I wish it wasn't disadvantage. There's a natural 20 and an 11 for a 14.
Okay. Yeah, so go ahead and make a deception check for me. With a moderate check.
Fuck. Deception 4.
Okay. So you sling a rock and it doesn't make like you went between the goalpost of two trees and the rock just sails off in the distance and doesn't really make much of a sound as it hits the leaves on the ground.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, that was a bummer.
My distractors only reach like 30 feet. It's not very helpful.
Yeah.
My distractor's me.
Okay. Alright, so I'm a little crazy. I'll admit it, I'm a little crazy. I would like to
I keep forgetting I have guidance.
Alvita, can I have a small piece of your dress? It's already ruined. Can I just have just a scrap of cloth off of it?
Yeah, I tear. Yeah, it's.
I'm gonna. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna tie it to one of my arrows. I'm gonna dip the arrow in my oil, light it on fire, and shoot it. I'm gonna try to shoot the same general way that Tonk did, over top of the plant zombies.
Yep.
Okay.
And see if I can't hit one of those trees.
Okay.
Molotov cocktail in this bitch.
So, that's not disadvantage, right?
What's the range on your short bow?
It says 80, 320.
Yeah. Probably be disadvantaged still, because like by the time you hit over them, like because you're shooting past them.
Okay.
And they're 100 feet away.
Okay, well, that's fine. That's not as great as I wanted it to be, but 13.
13. Okay. And then give me a deception check.
I don't want to.
Don't roll a 2 like I did.
I didn't. 12.
12. Okay. The arrow, you see it fly off past the tree people, and you notice that like a couple of them spot it and just kind of watch it fly by, but don't really react beyond that.
Should have hit one of them in the fucking face. Damn it.
I say we just make a dash for it. Go the long way around the building. That's not working. No one else has got anything.
No, I mean 100 feet and there's like brush between us and them.
Yeah, but who knows what's in that brush?
And also, they didn't react to the arrow.
Right.
I bet if
Let's-
they don't see us.
We can try sneaking by.
Let's just try to sneak by,
Yeah, let's try
It's
to
fine.
sneak by.
but keep our distance as much as we can.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Just go ahead and make stealth checks.
Baby.
16.
15. I feel like all my dice need to go to jail.
Yeah.
15's good.
1 6.
11.
Imagine how much better it could have been, though,
That's true.
Yeah.
if I'd rolled something decent.
So you guys begin to meander over through, like sticking to the shrubs in the path, not on the path itself directly, and moving. Are you going close to the building or further away from the building?
Probably. Further.
So like, this is where we get to incorporate shitty drawings, right?
I think it's going to depend on where the zombies are.
Yeah, we're trying to
locational.
be as far away from the zombies as possible and with as much distance between us. And if there's going to be an obstacle that prevents them from seeing us, that would be the way we would go.
Mm-hmm. He's drawing.
That's awesome.
Mako's trying to decide where she's going.
Same here, sister, same here. Where's my life headed?
It's well past her bedtime, so she's starting to get antsy.
She's not alone.
I hear that.
You are
I blame
not
Steven.
alone. I am here with you.
I mean, I think because like the picture that we have actually shows this. So hold on, it's just been a while since we looked at this one,
It's been a while.
right?
It's true. It has, hasn't it?
Yeah. Okay. So it's, well, whatever. Pardon my shitty drawing. Oh, I can just use this one.
No, there's no pardon to it. That's beautiful.
Is that
All right, what are we looking at here?
legible?
Hold on, let me make
Sure.
a big screen. Bonk.
So that one, oh wait, that one there's the blacksmith, I think, because I didn't put a name on it
Okay.
yet because I realized that one there says tavern, right?
Yep.
And then manor. Wait, it's all backwards and shit. Tavern, or manor rather.
Yep.
There's your tower. And you approach us like the clearing and the path is from the blacksmith side up, you can see. But down here, so I don't know if you can see the dotted line path.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically where you guys have gone. So, like,
Okay, so we can put the manor in between us and those trees
Yeah.
and risk the dragon seeing us.
Well, no, we'd
dragon
be risking the
so
lights.
I'll resend it and, well, I don't know if,
Did I get it into the fellow?
I don't know. I mean, like, obviously, I'm still fucking around with learning. I'm gonna resend it in the player reference so that you guys like it's fresh here. But the big building down there is the manor. The tavern is the building in the top northern corner, essentially. Sorry, I think this is just gonna help the visual aiding here.
Okay.
So you can see the temple down in the bottom middle area.
Yep.
And then, like, if I threw as many trees in there as they're supposed to be, you wouldn't see anything. So I had to, like, but imagine everything is basically super dense, except for where the pathing is. So you guys walked through the path down to the big manor, down kind of in the middle of the map. And you can see the base of the tower kind of just north of that. And the blacksmith is the one over to the solo shop, essentially, in the middle there.
Okay.
Kind of make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I was just supposed to give you a rough idea. It's not exact, but hopefully between that and word pictures, we're able to
So
So right now where you guys are at is basically this little area, almost where those like, in terms of like this picture, where those like brown branches are to the east of the manor is kind of where you guys are. And you see down in that clearing area there is where the zombies are just kind of chilling.
if we try to go and follow the path, we're just gonna get closer to the zombies and catch them. I mean, we need to kill them anyway, and then we're gonna go take a long rest. But there's what, 6 of them, 7 of them?
That's a lot.
How many are there? Can we see?
We just fought 2.
6.
Well, one of those was really bad. We haven't seen that before.
Yeah, but
What you guys fought were the trees.
Not
These aren't the trees. These are the, I got the little mini, but you fought them before.
They're the ones that spit black stuff in your mouth.
Yeah.
If you get attacked by them.
Still deadly, obviously, but
well, okay, so I'm less scared of them then. We should still
Oh,
try and
mother
sneak by
shit.
them.
Did I lose sound again?
Like, we should probably still try and sneak by them, but I'm less scared of the fact of it not working. Like, if it doesn't work, then we kill them. If it does work, cool, we get to nap and dinner faster.
Yeah.
Erica said, sneak by him if you can. If it doesn't work, that's okay. But if you can get past him, then nap and dinner is faster.
I think we just try sneaking past. If we can't, we'll just make a run for it.
That's fine. But we should,
I
yeah,
agree
we
with
should try to
Colt.
sneak past and see what happens.
Or is the battery dead?
No.
Oh, did your phone hijack it?
Checking. Make sure I have it turned.
The Bluetooth connection off. Oh no, the battery's dead on the camera.
Bye.
I forgot to change the battery during our break.
Bye-bye, camera.
Okay. Sound at all.
I can hear you.
Doom. She can't hear us though.
Oh no. Come here. Come here. She's got dice.
Is everybody doing okay?
I'm tired.
I think everybody's drained, huh?
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Although
I think we're A-okay.
This
Let's call it here for the night.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we did good.
There was good combat that was challenging. We had to like think about how to deal with low rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was I was kind of worried there for a minute because I thought maybe
Yeah,
the trees were gonna
really
get the better of you
worried.
guys.
We were just chipping away at them. Like, here, have 8 hit points. Here, have another 5.
Here's another
Thankfully, though, like, and this is, I guess, part of the whole thing of like, since we play World of Warcraft and stuff, like identifying the thing that makes the ads and killing it. That's like an important thing.
That was
fight all they wanted. I was like,
Yep.
this is gonna suck.
Because if you kill the rats, it's like, well, I mean, shit. That
And I'm our hit point sponge.
Waste your energy.
44 hit points.
yeah.
Like, if anyone's just gonna sit there and let the rats chew.
Mackerel, are you the DM now? You see this, Josh?
Yeah.
Fucking. I gotta get a picture of Tonk and his thickness. Fucking very good.
the Tonkadonk.
Onkadonk.
Tonkadonk. Hashtag Tonkadonk.
There are a lot of things I would do to my worst enemy. Giving them a pinched nerve is not one of them.
Yeah, well, that's the best thing to do to your worst enemy. Like I said, I was still trying to figure out the exact way to perspective that map and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to learn how to do this like properly without without revealing too much and without not giving enough.
I like that map, and I like actually our video filming format that now allows us to, in our breaks, be like, okay, check in, if that makes sense. Even if we don't get more information, the check-in to see if it's needed is good. And having those like pause moments where we don't have like 30 seconds. And I like all the fun edits.
Yes.
My stupid edits.
Well,
They're good.
That and the music.
He was done
Damn it.
when we left.
Fucking
He was just resting.
headset.
So,
We need to make Tonk's trunk sound like some sort of like alarm or blare
Fuck.
soundbite.
I can try to isolate that, but that'd be really hard on us.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I'm gonna do something new with my hair too.
Yeah, would you? I'm getting tired of that. Same old over there.
You see it?
Because fuck you and the horse you rode in on.
Erica.
I always eat. It's fine if you guys don't care. I eat while we play WoW. I eat while we play D&D.
Now I'll do it tomorrow after raid.
We need to do keys too. Still.
Yep. Keys.
The next morning, we find the most horrendous mess I've ever seen in my life. The cat had taken a shit in the bathtub and then had a catnip fit and played with this turd in the bathtub until the bathtub was like a poop Picasso.
Looks like Jackson Pollock.
So gross.
Don't
What?
spray him in the butthole with it.
No.
They'll play turd hockey.
Hey, at least he was in the tub.
Right?
That's
Oh
true.
no, we talked about that a lot. We were like, this could have been so more gross.